Hey everyone, welcome to May's Lug Life. I'm May, and this is a little bit of a different video because I don't actually know who's going to give a crap about what I've got to say next. Because I have a feeling the Venn diagram of people who care about this and the people who care about this is, well, they don't really probably ever match. There's probably like 5 people where these two items actually come together. So hopefully this is exciting for someone, and if it is exciting to you, yay! And if it isn't, well, maybe you'll learn a few things, or you'll just get to hear me talk about stuff that you have no idea about. But like I said, maybe you'll learn a couple of things. Okay, so basically, this video might also reach a bunch of people who have no idea what this is or what this brand is. Definitely going to be a bunch of people who know what this is but don't know what that is. So like I said, I'm going to try to explain maybe a little bit both. Hopefully the Venn diagram starts crossing over a little bit further and further until maybe I've converted everybody from this to this and this to this. So what is, first of all, I guess I'm going to talk to my lug nut fans. What is this? This, for those of you who may have seen some of my videos already, may know I play Pokemon Go. If you don't know what that is, Google it. If you don't know what that is, congratulations, you have somehow lived in this weird little bubble and missed out on one of the largest events of summer 2016, when everyone was walking around looking at their phones like zombies, bumping into things, crashing into things, looking for imaginary cartoon Japanese anime animals. So if you are one of those people who doesn't know what this is, this little shape here is called a Pokeball. And a Pokeball is what Pokemon Go trainers use to catch Pokemon. So in real life, they don't exist, but this is the closest thing we can get. And what this is, it's a little tiny device with a little button on it. It lights up. It's got a battery, and you can charge it up. It's got a little wristlet strap, and it comes with a little clip. This is the thing that we use to help us catch Pokemon. So we have to pair it with our phones so that we can use it. It also works for Pokemon Sleep. Pokemon Sleep is an app that shows you your sleeping patterns and helps you, I guess, learn better sleeping patterns and better sleeping habits using cute little Pokemon animals. And this is a tool that helps you do that as well. So this is about $75 Canadian, $74.99 I think they were, plus tax. So it's a pretty expensive item. It's just made of plastic. It's not super strong. You know, probably if you drop that the wrong way on like even a regular tile floor, you could probably break this thing. Because this just came out like 3 weeks ago, right now, there really aren't any storage there aren't any cases that you can use while you're using this product that will protect this thing and still allow you to use it. I'm sure in the next week or so, we'll start seeing more and more items come up, probably on Amazon and things like that. But at the moment, there really isn't a lot. So for me to be able to use this thing, if I were to take this outside of my home and away from my carpeting, I would feel really nervous and scared. So I was looking through all my lugs to see if I could find something that would protect it, but I could still use it the way I'm supposed to use it, and keep it so that I can still fit it into my hand or fit it in my pocket, anywhere where normally I would actually have this. So the hunt went, but it didn't take too long because I did remember I have these Lug Coin Pouches. So if you are a Pokemon player and you don't know what Lug is the brand of products that we usually talk about on this channel, and they make everything. They make, basically, it's travel accessories, bags, sort of company. They are just starting to get into apparel, so there's lots of loungewear and hats and things like that you can wear as well. They've also recently gone into home organization, so you can get like organizers for your clothes and things in your cupboard and in your car. So anyways, I will leave the link for Lug below for anybody who's new to Lug. I will also leave a link for this item here, which is the Pokemon Go Plus. Actually, no, I won't. Screw that. I won't. You know what? Just Google it. Those of you who know, no. I'm not even going to worry about that. But I'm also, for anybody who's new to Lug and you guys want to check out all the products I'm about to show you, there's another place that you can buy Lug. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to leave the link for the website, the main website, which is luglife.com. I'm also going to leave a link to the other sort of purchasing platform that Lug has come up with. It is sort of like a social, it's basically, it's a sort of Tupperware party but for Lug products, and it's all virtual and online. So if you want to check that out for the first time, you want to make a purchase, there is a coupon code down below that will allow you to save 20% on your very first purchase on luglive.com. And if you use that code, every single thing you purchase in that first sort of checkout, in that first basket, gives you 20% off. And everything in those shows already are a minimum of 20% off. And sometimes you get like 30, 40, 50, 60% off, which means if you happen to use that code, you can get an additional 20. So check out that code below as well. Okay, so those of you who are actual Lug fans, this is just a regular coin pouch. Now, unfortunately, they don't really make these at this very moment. You'll probably sometimes still find these like on like Poshmark and things like that, buy, trade, sell sites. But if you happen to have one of these and you have one of these and you're trying to keep this safe, like I said, if you're that small little percentage of people who actually know what this is and have one of these, check it out. This is a perfect fit. There's a little bit of space on either side and also all the way around, but it still is small enough you can put it in your hand. It's squishable enough so you can actually still have it in your hand and play it. You can put that in your pocket or in the, in the smallest part of your bag and still have the lanyard hanging out. So it also has a little key ring at the side. So if you want to just loop that onto the end of your bag or onto like a lanyard on your neck, so you can just have this hanging off your neck, you can do that easily. Now, the coolest thing about this particular item is, ready? Actually, let's hit the lights. Ready? I'm going to kill the light here. Oops, have I turned it the wrong way? Oh, no, that's the right side. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Yeah, can you see that flashing? So under normal circumstances, let's say it's community day, for those of you who know what I'm talking about. If it's community day and you're catching a lot of Pokemon, let's say you're sitting at your desk and you're working, or you're at your workstation and you want to be able to see whether a Pokemon is being caught, you can actually see that little green light and all the colored lights flashing through this thing. You can't see it really well right now because I got a light on top of it, but when it's dark enough, you can actually see that light, like when there isn't like bright light flashing down onto it. The other thing is it's just squishy enough that you can actually squeeze it. If it doesn't quite fit in your pocket, you can squeeze it in. The edge is actually really well protected because there's a lot of ribbing all the way around. So even if it hits the ground on its side, you're pretty much going to be protected. There's a little bit of soft padding on both sides there. It's just enough to keep that from dying if it hits the ground. Unfortunately, it does have to live inside with the zipper closed for it to be completely protected. So this is a really good thing that you can use in the meantime until a better alternative comes out. I'm still waiting actually for a silicone thing that will go around that will fit in my hand, so it gives me a better grip, and it allows for when it does hit the ground or whatever it is, it will completely absorb the shock of hitting the ground. So I'm positive that'll come out probably in the next few days, week, whatever it is. But it'll probably be expensive, and I don't know when that's going to come out. So until then, this works really, really well. This came out 3 years ago, in tons and tons of different colors. They have since discontinued it, so you can't get it at this moment. But it's possible by the time this video airs, they might actually have come out with this already, because when was it? I think, I don't even know now. Sometime during the summer, Gabrielle had, I think it was, oh, you know what it was? It was Christmas in July, whatever week that was, that sale was. Christmas in July in the Lug Live shows, Gabrielle had a whole bunch of these hanging on the Christmas tree on her set just behind her. And so some of the older ones were on there, but she had a whole bunch of other brand new colors, and they had the Max basket weave quilt on them. I believe I saw them in the neon colors. It's possible there were others as well. She said it was a sneak peek, so it looked like she had like cute little ornaments hanging off her tree, but they were all round coin pouches, which means they are coming back. We are going to see these come back at some point soon, hopefully. I just don't know when, but certainly enough that Gabrielle had them in her show and had a little sneak peek. And so she just had them hanging with like this on the tree and had them hanging off. And it looked, like I said, it looked like neon colors, maybe one or two other colors that I sort of didn't quite see, like maybe like a sea life or something like that. But anyway, so if you happen to already have these in your collection, or if you happen to find them on, like I said, like eBay or Poshmark or something like that, grab them. I think I got this for, I think $10 Canadian on sale. I think they retail for around $17 or $19 Canadian, regular price. You probably will be able to find them for cheaper these days. But anyways, this works perfectly. You can sort of see the light. It protects it really, really well. It gives it just enough protection that that you can keep it safe, but not so much that you can't get to it, that you can't put it in your pocket. Now, if you don't have this, I'm going to show you a few sort of runners up. This is the stash. It works fine, mainly just as a storage place, but at least here you can keep all of your, like, the charger and the clip and maybe the manual or whatever it is in here as well. The only problem is you can't play it in there, but it is just a nice place to keep it in your stuff, to keep it safe. So it really is just storage. It doesn't really do the job. The next thing I'm going to show you is the Choo Choo Mini. Now, the Choo Choo Mini usually has a little pill dosette, like a plastic pill dosette in there. I took it out just to show you. But again, it fits. It does something similar to this, but it's a lot bigger and it's a lot bulkier. You can still see the light. You see that? You can still see the light flashing through, but it's kind of a different, weirder shape. It is a lot softer. So again, if you're just looking for a nice place to keep it safe and this is all you've got, this works really, really well. It does give you a little bit of padding. And again, if it hits the ground, because there's so much padding, it should be pretty safe. It also has a couple of little loops on the side, so you can thread like a keychain or a key ring through there to keep that on a lanyard or something like that attached to your bag. Yeah, that's pretty close to the second runner-up, just because of the size. The next thing you could do is the heart pouch. Now, the heart pouch is a lot more structured. It's a lot firmer. So it doesn't, so there's padding on the outside on both sides, but the inside doesn't have a lot of padding. Because of that, you can't see the light. And because it's so hard, even though it'll fit, even though it's, sorry about that, even though it's got a lobster clip, which is easy to clip onto things, you can't play with it and you can't see the light. And it's sort of awkward. You just saw how easily that was to just slip and slide out of there. I found this one didn't work very well. I'm kind of putting this sort of at the, the not so great thing. This one's kind of as well. This one's the worst because it's so thin. It's an awkward shape. Yes, it's got a way that you can sort of clip it to something and hang it on something. But again, it's mainly storage. But if you are wearing it as a lanyard, sort of like a necklace on a lanyard around your neck, this is a good way to go because again, same thing. Oops, I keep overdoing it. You can see the light in there. So if that's just on your neck or sitting on your desk, whatever, it's fine. It just doesn't provide a whole lot of protection for you. And it's also really kind of awkward and kind of thick. So it's not really the best thing. And the last thing, just because I had it, I just thought I'd show it to you. This is the Metro. You can also use a Metro XL, but a Metro XL is the exact same thing, but bigger. It doesn't really work. It does fit inside. You can't really see the light. You can't really play with it the same way. But, again, if you're in a pinch and you're just looking for somewhere to put it so that it stays safe in your bag or in your pocket, that's one way to go. So anyways, I hope that helps you a little bit. So for those of you who do play Pokemon Go, who did purchase this and happen to be a lug nut, the coin pouch is the way to go. And then I guess all of the other ones, it's up to you what suits your needs best. If you are someone who only plays Pokemon Go, doesn't know what all of this is about, please feel free to put in the comments below any questions you may have. I will do my absolute best to answer them for you. You can send me an email if you need photos. Yeah, and if anybody who only knows about this stuff but doesn't know about this and is too lazy to Google, let me know if you want me to make a video. I can and show you how this all works. Just out of like an FYI. That's fine as well. I have no problem explaining it. So there we go. That is the video. I hope that was helpful for anybody who does play Pokemon Go and has been looking for a thing to do with that. Oh, and by the way, if you do play Pokemon Go, if you want, you can either email me or you can put your friend code in the comments below and maybe you'll pick up some new friends who are also lug nuts. How cool would that be? So anyways, there you go. That's the video. Hope that was helpful. Hope that was a little bit entertaining if nothing else. And those of you who are brand new to lug, I hope I've introduced you something kind of cool and kind of fun that might actually make your life a little bit better. So that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Take care and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It would mean a great deal to me as it really helps with the algorithm in getting this video and channel seen. It also helps if you subscribe to the channel or buy me a coffee. You can find out more about that in the description below. And as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.